What's up everybody, welcome into today's video. We are doing a comparison between the Razer Cobra wired mouse and the Corsair Katar Pro Wireless. Now I'm going to dive right into what the weights are because a lot of people care about that. Starting off with the Razer Cobra on the right, this is about 58 grams, and on the left, Corsair Katar Pro Wireless, this is about 96 grams with the battery. Without it, probably 90. So if you're going to be looking for fast movements or flick shots, whatever you want to call them, I would definitely recommend the Cobra because that is a lot more easy to move compared to the Katar mouse. So starting off with the Razer Cobra, overall, it kind of gives like a matte paint vibe, if you ever felt that before. To break it down for people that never felt that, it's more solid, there's no ridges in it, it's nice and smooth. Your hands can actually rest on it pretty well. Now, whenever you want to get your pinky and your ring finger comfortable, this does a very good job for me because I have medium-sized hands. This is how I hold it, by the way. It's kind of hard to explain because I have a camera, but normally it's like this, and my other two fingers are on the side, and they could actually hold on very well compared to the Katar mouse. So I'm going to explain the guitar side. So the guitar is also very smooth as well. The only bad thing I would say about it is the sides. These have a lot of ridges. They're not rubber. They're not anything comfortable, in my opinion. Whenever I hold on to it, this is definitely longer compared to the Cobra down there below. Now, this is the part I don't like the most. My ring finger and my pinky are about to like slide off of the mouse, and it's very uncomfortable whenever I'm trying to do flicks or whatever, or just respond faster and whatnot. See, it just starts to go off, and I get some people are more used to the ridges for grip, but me, it just doesn't work. My fingers could slip a lot easier on here, where the Cobra, on the other hand, I know this isn't rubber, but it kind of feels like it. Just the way that it's made, it feels so much better in quality compared to the Katar. I'm not saying the quality is bad on either one. I'm just comparing because I feel like the Cobra could actually keep my fingers on a lot more. I'll very rarely have my fingers slip off on the side. That's what matters the most. Now for thumb comfortability, I would definitely also say the Razer is more comfortable than a Katar because there are no ridges on here. And if I need to move my thumb around like this, I can actually do it without bumping into ridges and all that. And it just gives a better vibe overall. Now moving on to the buttons. They both have 6 buttons. They both have 2 side buttons. You got your 2 side buttons. You have your main buttons, your DPI switch, and your scroll wheel. You do not have any buttons on the side. Now the Cobra also has 2 side buttons. These are a bit longer than the Cobra or Katar. The Corsair side buttons are shorter, I believe, than the Razer. Now, scroll wheel, we have ridges on the Corsair one, and on the Razer one, we have more of a rubber kind of texture feel on it. Now, I'm going to go on my computer real fast and show you the responsiveness. Just for awareness, I've had the Corsair Katar mouse probably about 8 months now, and I know before you guys say wear and tear, it actually was working very well within the first 3 months. I do take care of my stuff very well. I just don't know why it wore down so fast compared to the Cobra, which I've only had for a couple months so far, and I used it almost every single day. So let's go over to the computer real fast. I'm going to leave the top camera on. I'm also going to put another perspective around here, and I'm going to show you the scroll issue with the Katar. So moving on to the computer, I'm just going to be on the trending page for YouTube just for simplicity. So I'm going to scroll down and whatnot. This is very smooth. It works very well. I have no complaints whatsoever. I could go fast mode, scroll like crazy. There's no stuttering scroll bar over here. Keep in mind. I'm going to scroll all the way back up. Now moving on to the Katar mouse. I have this plugged in. I have it turned on. Now I'm going to scroll As you can see, I'm scrolling just about the same amount as the Cobra, and as you can see, it is having some issues going down. I'm going to try to scroll fast, and it's not registering it at all. So I don't know if that's a scroll wheel issue, that could be a hardware issue. I have no clue. Also, my dongle is right in front of it. My receiver is right in front of the mouse. It's about 5 inches away, so it is not a latency issue. We're gonna go into IQ right here. And as you can see, if we go to the DPI tab right here, the highest this mouse could go up to 10,000. The absolute lowest is 200. So that is through IQ. Also, this does have device memory mode, which means all of your DPI will save to this without IQ running in the background. So all of this will save to your mouse. What I will say about the Cobra, this does not have device memory mode because 1, it's wired, 2, it uses Razer Synapse 4, which I've done a full video about that. Please check it out if you need to. So moving into the Razer app, we're going to go to the Cobra tab right here, go to performance, and as you can see, the lowest this will go is 200 as well, and the highest this will go is about 8,500. I don't know why you would need that, but that is how high it will go. So I normally leave mine around 1100 if I'm just on my desktop. As you've seen the Razer video, if you have watched it, I made different profiles for each of my games, so all these will have different sensitivities and whatnot. Now, smoothness for the mice. So here's the Cobra right here, moving left and right. It feels very nice, very lightweight. The cable's out of the way. Now going to the Katar, I'm going to move this around. I believe this is at 1500 DPI, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, this is 1500. So let's go to a more normal mouse, DPI. So here's the Katar's smoothness. It does kind of hurt, like my top of the hand right here. It really kind of hurts because I have to arch my hand over a little bit. Other than that, I don't really see a difference. There is going to be latency. Compared to the Cobra, there is 0 latency because it's wired. But I'm going to go into the input lag for the Katar. So I believe it is very minimal input lag. I'll put that on a screen now. What I have dealt with in the past is whenever I would move this around and my dongle would be maybe like 3 feet away from the mouse, or maybe 2 feet, what the mouse would do is it would stutter. So it would go like this, and the next thing you know, it's over here, then over here, then over here. It's just all over the place, and the battery is fully charged and everything. So it's not a battery issue. It is a connectivity issue with latency. Now moving to the battery life for the Katar. I have these AA batteries that are rechargeable by Energizer right here. I charge these for about maybe 8 hours, 4 of them. And whenever I use this mouse, it lasts about a week up to maybe 10 days. I think 10 days is the longest I've had it. So I would say the battery life is pretty good on this mouse. There's also battery saving mode in the IQ software. Now the Cobra, this costed me around, I'm going to put the prices above these mice because I currently don't remember how much I paid for them. I'll put what I paid, and then I'll put what their now price is if there's a difference. Now what my recommendation is, if you have medium-sized hands like I do, I would definitely recommend the Cobra overall compared to the Katar. The Katar is for more wide hands, and the Cobra is kind of for more medium and compact hands, as in more small within width. Overall, my final thoughts, I would still recommend the Cobra overall. It just feels a lot better than the Katar. Then again, everybody has their own likes and dislikes. So if you want to, go check them both out. But yeah, with that being said, I give the Katar probably about a 6 out of 10, just because it's kind of uncomfortable at some times. The build quality is not cheap for either one of them. They're actually very well built, as I've said in the beginning. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys found this informative. If you are looking to buy a budget mouse that is also worth your money and is actually built very well. With that being said, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment down below which one you guys like better or which brand you like better, and I will see you guys in the next video.